the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out. Nice looping punch.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury!
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Choi gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, and he got tagged by that combination. His coach said on Thursday to us, it has to be punches and bunches. It has to be volume. And his student has certainly followed up on that imperative.
So much volume, but the accuracy of this fighter is truly unbelievable. Good punch lands. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
Check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And he landed the right hand there. What a display of mixed martial arts there, DC. A beautiful combination, ultimately, to set up the takedown.
Deception. Deception is the key to the game, and he was very deceptive in his strikes up top to set up his takedown down low.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Oh, nice. Nice. Leg kick.
Blocks the shot. All right, single collar tie now. Misses with that punch. Nice jab.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him hurt here. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Trying to stay in this fight!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Straight right, he misses. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Single collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Hey, stop!
Nice job. Thought you were gonna knock him out of the octagon. This round.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Here we are, early round 2.
That was perfect. Let's keep going.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, effective strike there by the Korean Superboy. Superman punch lands!
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Keep going.
Straight right hand, no good. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the Korean Superboy.
Big kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big kick lands.
Punches blocked.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Oh, big punch lands. Nice leg kick.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got to very bad.
Back to the feet.
Big kick lands. You got to check these low leg kicks.
Single collar tie now. And they settle. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Just misses with the right. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent. Straight punch lands. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And he continues to work the body here. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Oh, he got absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we have seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was Donald Cerrone beating up on Rick Story.
Oh, defense into offense there as he blocks the strike and counters with a perfect jab. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Hands higher, hands higher.
He blocks the punch. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Pretty significant welt to the left side. And he's back up. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hit. Oh! Ooh, what a punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Nice slip, and then the counter finds its home. So really starting to put it all together on the feet, and as his coaches suggested, making good use of his reach advantage.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Right hand.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Let's finish this fight.
Not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, that one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble.
Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go beat him.
Oh, he might be out. All right, looks like he's got a couple of hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Close guard. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Superboy. Side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Solid strike on the ground.
Big punch lands through the middle. Big head kick lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile.
Nice takedown land.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions. And now he's jumping on a triangle.
Nice punch there. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. He's out!
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just